So welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Richie's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, wow, this is going to be a cracker. So we're going for Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, the live watch along. If you're tuning in for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And before we get into it, we're going to have some of this.
Are you ready?
So let me know in the comments. First round, Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. Who you got, people? Who you got? I really appreciate it. Thank you. But here we go. We're in round one. Jake Paul in his glittery shorts against Tyron Woodley in the white with pink and blue trim. As I say, stick in the comments what your predictions are for the fight. How long is it going to last? Tyron Woodley sticking behind the jab early on, both centre of the ring. No one's taking a backward step at the moment. Jake Paul throws a right hand there to the gut, but nothing too strong at the moment. They're both testing each other out. Where do you see this one going for people? Let me know in the comments. So Jake just backing up Woodley at the moment. Just moving around the ring. Woodley keeping an eye on him. Doesn't want to get too involved. Remember, it's his pro debut as an actual boxer. So, as I say, stick in the comments what your predictions are for this one, people. Jake throws a left hand and then right to the body. Two jabs to the body, but misses both. And that's from Jake Paul. Woodley sticking up, high guard, coming in close. Remember, Jake hasn't been more than 2 rounds. So this could be interesting. Top Gun's joined us. Thanks for tuning in, mate. As I say, Woodley wins. Well, we shall see. So Jake comes forward with a combination, but misses both of them. Woodley very tentative on his feet. Being the smaller guy, just keeping he's out of range at the moment. 2 body shots there by Woodley. But Jake goes back. Gives himself some space again. Reset, and they go again. As I say, welcome to JG's Fight Talk. If you're with us for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube. And yeah, it's 4:45 here in the morning. A big right hand by Woodley, but just missed, just out of range here. But he's looking all right in there at the moment. Let's say it's his pro debut. Jake's had 3 fights prior to this one. Yeah, as I say, let me know in the comments how you're seeing it, people. Say end of round 1. Who did you think won first round there? Jake Paul, obviously, being the more aggressive, but nothing too much in that one. Just trying to feel each other out, get a feel for the whole event, really. Like they're saying, Jake Paul's keys to victory: counter effectively, use the range effectively, and his right hand. Woodley's sort of keys to victory: using the jab to get inside, but and to land that big right hand, which everyone knows he's got from the UFC world. But this isn't UFC, so we'll just keep an eye on the fight and how it's going, and go from there. So here we are, round 2, in this cruiserweight bout between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley comes out a lot quicker in this one. Misses the shots there. Jake Paul throws a big right hand, but doesn't get up to much there. So Woodley has lost a lot in UFC recently, but like we were saying, not UFC tonight. Bit different for him tonight. Jake just sticking behind the jab a bit. Tyron Woodley holding centre of the ring. Just misses with a big left hook there, Woodley. Jake Paul taunting him left and a right, but still they've missed both of them there. So there we are at the moment. 1 minute 50 in. Paul just sort of backing up a bit. Woodley just slowly coming forward. Lands a good jab there, Woodley. Jake Paul with a combination, but doesn't really have much effect. But at the moment, it's one of those which very tentative from both fighters. Jake Paul's got these shorts on that have his name rotating around the actual wristband. Very interesting. Haven't seen that one before. Tyron Woodley, though, as I say, very flat-footed, but he's doing all right at the moment. Good head movement, staying out of range. Jake Paul lands a left hand, but it's more on the gloves than anything else. Woodley's got to start to throw a bit more here. Good combination there by Woodley. Jake Paul just staying out of the way a bit more there. 20 seconds to go, round 2 here. Woodley's probably landed the cleaner shots in this round. Jake Paul's been a more active. Left hook by Woodley, just going just a bit short there. Yeah, so there we have it, end of round 2. Let me know in the comments, people, how you're seeing this one. Interesting one at the moment. So just get ready for round 3, people. If you're joining us for the first time, good morning, good evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Check out the rest of the content. We've got all sorts on there, interviews, previous watch-alongs, prediction shows. Yeah, check it all out. As I say, they're just coming out for the next round. 2 of them ready in their corners. And here we go. Going into round 3. This is different territory now for Jake Paul. There they go. They tie up. Woodley gets some good shots there. Good body shots. Another good body shot there by Woodley. Starting to warm into this round a bit more. As long as he doesn't open himself up to Jake Paul too much. I think Woodley's just looking to land that right hand, to be honest. Oh, good 1-2 there by Woodley. And a good jab by Woodley as well. Jake seems to have gone a bit quiet at the moment here. Good little combination there by Jake Paul. A good jab as well there. Good combination by Woodley there. Paul goes back to the body. Woodley has held the centre of the ring for the whole fight so far. Some good combination shots there by Woodley. Jake Paul just sort of shrugs them off. But Woodley definitely getting the better of him in this third round. Minute and 20 seconds to go. Just got a bit off the pace there. Jake Paul throws an uppercut. Does land quite well, but Woodley just sort of shakes it off, comes back forward again. So they're just keeping it up at the moment. But Woodley sort of stalking Jake Paul. Jake's moving around the ring, but Woodley's following him round. Jake's doing all the moving. But remember, Jake being the younger man, he's 24. Woodley's 39. So some good shots there by Woodley, but they're going to a clinch. Still going here. If you're watching this at home, make sure you hit the subscribe button on JG's Fight Talk and let me know in the comments who you want to win. What's your prediction? Who do you think's going to win? But who do you want to win? Let me know in the comments and I'll stick it up on the screen. We've already had one in for Woodley winning. I think Twitter's going with Jake Paul by knockout, but good right hand there by Woodley right at the end of the round. So to me, I give round 3 to Woodley there. They've just zoomed in on Tyron Woodley's mum. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you're seeing it, people. Just going to the replays at the moment. Yeah, they replayed the uppercut that Jake threw, and actually didn't connect at all. It hit the gloves more than anything from the angle that we saw it at first time. It looked like it connected more than it did, but it didn't. It sort of hit the gloves as it came through, but shows intent. That's the main thing. If you're not landing, show intent. And here we go, round 4. So this is completely different territory to what Jake Paul's used to. You know, Woodley's been UFC for a long time now. He's used to going longer distances with the, the time frames and with the wrestling style very wearing. But Tyron going for it. Goes to the body again. Good right hand as well by Tyron. The ref says no hook when you're in the clinch though. So yeah, they're going back to it. So Jake just testing it there. Good jab by Paul. He goes for a right hand, but it just hits the gloves. But definitely being the more come forward fighter at the moment. Woodley needs to throw some more here. He needs to get himself in this fight. Show us that right hand, because he hasn't really thrown it. He's stuck behind a jab and a left hook, really. Saying that he throws a right hand to the body. Slightly misses, but going for it at the moment. Jake throws a good left hook. Connects, but not too heavily. Woodley just keeps on going here. Keeps pushing. Jake Paul. Good right hand there by Woodley. But at the moment, Jake Paul just the ref has another word with Woodley. Don't know why there, to be honest. Good right hand by Woodley. He stumbled Jake Paul into the ropes there. Jake Paul took a massive right hand, went straight into the ropes. Double jab there by Woodley. Jake Paul is backing up here. He's moving out of the way. He's now felt the power of Woodley. Great round here by Woodley. Good left hand. He's now seeing a chance here. Wow. I think Jake Paul's just realised he's in a fight here. And Woodley's not here to mess around. This is no Ben Askren fight. This is no payday for the person. Woodley definitely wants to knock him out. And what a right hand it was. Jake Paul did well there to stay up. Morning, Brian. Have a good Monday. Yeah, honestly, it's a bank holiday Monday here in the UK. Thanks for tuning in, mate. As I say, hit that subscribe button. Share the link across other people. Yeah, let's be honest here, people. Brian, let me know in the comments how you want to see the fight. What's your prediction for the fight? Yeah, Tyron Woodley landed an absolute cracker there. Yeah, Jake, to be fair, did very well to stay on his feet. And he knew he was in a fight there. So definitely Woodley's taken the last couple of rounds. So if we're going to be honest, I give it 2 rounds all at the moment. And we're back out for round 5 now. So good jab there. Good shot to the body by Woodley. Jake's got to come out and he's got to show some minerals now. Good jab by Jake Paul, though, to be fair. For fun in sports contests, I took Paul by TKO and KO. Yeah, I think a lot of people have Brian, to be honest, mate. Jake Paul throwing some shots to the body, but Tyron. Good shots. Ref breaks them up. They go again. They've got on the cards. Jake Paul winning on the cards against Woodley, 39-37 at the moment. But that's showtime. Good right hand there by Woodley. Definitely getting more success now. They're trying to stick behind their jabs a bit more, but Jack goes for the big right hand but misses. Woodley getting back behind the jab now. As I say, Jake's the one doing all the movement. Throws another big right hand but misses. Woodley's shouting at him. They're taunting each other at the moment. To be fair, nothing to really taunt about. You know, just got to make those moves. Go for one another. It's gone very, very quiet. No one's throwing anything at the moment. Both taking a breather. Jake Paul lands a jab. Tyron throws a right hand, throws a good jab there as well. Jake knows the power's there, so he's trying to stick at a distance. I think he's going to see what he can do here. Good left hand there by Tyron. And again, good jab. Goes in to work the body. Remember, Woodley is the older man, age 39. Is he going to be able to take the rounds? He is slowing down a little bit. Jake Paul not really throwing too much, though, to be fair. So he's a big right hand there, but Tyron just shrugs it off. Tyron just talks a bit of trash as he walks away. So there we go. End of the round there. Another difficult one to call, really. They'll probably give it to Jake Paul anyway. But Yeah. That seems to be how it is. So let me know in the comments how you're seeing it. As I say, good uppercut there, actually. Missed that one. They've gone to the replays. Good uppercut there by Woodley, and a good left hand as well. And a good right hand landed there. Looking back at the replays, it looks like Woodley got that round, to be fair. Landed the better point scoring punches. Jake a lot quieter in that round. So, yeah. Here we go. Round 6 of this cruiserweight bout between Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley. Tyron's come straight back out. Good combination shots there by Woodley, and Jake just pulls him down towards the ropes, trying to wear him out, I think. But, you know, if this goes the distance, is it one of those fights where you look at it and you think, they gave that last round to Jake Paul as well. I don't see how they did that. Interesting one. Interesting one. I wouldn't have given that, to be fair, to Jake anyway. Yeah, strange. Very strange. Good right hand by Woodley there. Jake, obviously, you know, showing that more boxing ability. You know, good on his feet, throwing more shots. But Woodley, to me, landing the clean shots. Could be interesting when it goes to judges' scorecards. 3-punch combination there. But Paul throws a shot, but it just hits Woodley's guard. And then Woodley goes back. Oh, Jake Paul throws wildly there. Woodley needs to throw more punches. If he's going to win these rounds, he's got to throw more punches. He showed that he's got that power in the right hand, but he's got to show it more. Good shots there by Jake Paul. Mainly on the gloves, but he throws the shots. As I say, if it's going on intent here, then Jake Paul is ahead on the cards, but Woodley's landed the cleaner shots. He's just got to throw more shots here. Good left hand there by Woodley. So Woodley continues to come forward. Jake's moving around, trying to find that space, dropping that left hand. Woodley keeping a high guard, taking the odd step forward here and there. The ref just pushes them apart and go again. Big left hand there by Woodley. Well, there we go. To be fair, I don't know how the judges are scoring this one. Could be very interesting. But Jake Paul's corner, he's having a fair word with him. He's shouting at him a fair amount. You know, what do you say to Woodley in his corner? Throw more right hands. That's what he's got to do. He's got to throw more right hands. That's his biggest opportunity in this fight, is to land that right hand. Jake's not throwing anything that's really caused him too many issues. And I think he, you know, that's his chance. That's his chance to get this job done. But he's gone very, very quiet. He needs to come out in this round and take it to him if that's what he wants to do. As I say, we're going into round 7 of 8 here. Good right hand there by Woodley. He's come straight out. Big shots into this round. Stephen McGurr, how you doing, Stephen? How you think this is going? I'm just up. Mate, I've been up a fair while, as you can tell by the bed here. Um, yeah, at the moment, um, they've got it on the cards that Jake Paul is 59-55 up. Personally, I think it's closer than that. I think Woodley's landed the cleaner shots, but Jake Paul has shown more intent. But other than that, it's a bit of a funny one to score, really. But Woodley did shake him down, uh, shook him up, sorry, rather, for a massive right hand, and it put Jake Paul onto the ropes. But other than that, there hasn't really been anything action-packed wise. Woodley just needs to throw more. I think if he throws more, I think it cause Jake Paul a lot of problems. Big right hand there by Woodley. Jake Paul is trying to stick behind that jab. Woodley throws, but just wildly, just off there. Good double jab there by Jake Paul. So Woodley bounces back a bit, sort of resets and starts coming forward again. But yeah, he's got to set up that right hand and just throw it, Woodley. I think it'd cause Jake all sorts of problems, but it's just very, very slow. The two of them are just taking a breather more than anything. Good jab there by Jake Paul. Good two-shot combo there by Woodley. Good jab by Jake Paul again, sticking behind that jab well in this round. Good left hook there by Woodley. Ref pushes them apart again. 20 seconds to go. Both throw a good jab there at the same time. Good right hand there by Woodley. The ref has a word with Woodley and says, stop grabbing. But I didn't really see a problem there, to be fair. I think Jake's feeling it. Just about to go into round 8. Woodley's got to come out in this round. If he wants to get something out of this fight, he needs to score a knockdown or get the knockout. He needs to show more intent in round 8. You know, I know he'll probably be happy on a pro boxing debut to go 8 rounds, but you know, this isn't what this fight's all about. There's been a bit of bad blood up to this point between these two. Good shot landed by Jake in that one, I have to say. Good overhand right. So here we go. They touch gloves and we're into the final round here. Paul versus Woodley. Who's going to come out on top? Showtime have got Jake Paul up on the cards at the moment. Good right hand there by Woodley. Good jab as well. Definitely coming out better in this round. Throws a right hand again, just misses. But good left hook there by Woodley. He's definitely coming out to show what he's got here. He knows it's the last round. He's got to do something. They've got Jake Paul well up on the cards, which I think is ridiculous. But there we go. I think a lot of the cleaner shots have been by Woodley. Good right hand by Jake Paul, but Woodley just shrugs it off. But Woodley's got to be more active here. He's got to push on. Good shots there to the body as well. By Woodley, that is. Jake's gone a bit quiet here. Good right hand by Woodley. Good left hand thrown by Jake Paul, though. The two of them going at it at the moment. About 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Round 8, the final round of this one. I still believe you put Jake Paul in against an actual boxer, I think he's out of there. I don't think there'll be much of a contest, to be honest. You know, he's kind of handpicked these guys that he wants to go against. Good left hand there by Woodley. And Brian Cranston, Woodley hasn't faded as I thought he would. He hasn't, to be fair. To be fair to his fitness, he's come in, he looks good. And good left hand there by Woodley. Really nice shot there. He's done well in this last round. To me, he's winning this last round, but they'll probably give it to Jake Paul anyway. That's how the fight seems to have gone. Even the rounds that Woodley has had more success, they've given them to Jake Paul on the scorecard. You know, good right hand there by Woodley. He's doing well here. Jake's definitely looking tired now. He knows the final bell is coming. I think it's about survival. So Woodley gets a good right hand there at the end of the fight. Jake jumps in the corner, standing on the side. So this one is going to the judges' scorecards. And as you can imagine, we've got an idea of where this one's going to go, people. So what I do when it comes to the point of them doing the judges' scorecards, I'll just mute so I can listen to what they are, and then I'll tell you. But I thought Woodley weren't too bad at all. You know, you wouldn't have put him down as a 39-year-old man that's having a pro boxing debut. I thought he did all right. I tell you, stamina-wise, he's got his stamina. Can't argue with that. Jake's in the corner, just take the gloves off. Body shots landed. Paul 22, Woodley 6. 30% on the jab for Jake Paul, 23%. Woodley 41, Paul 36, Woodley 34% total, 32% Woodley. So really, on the percentages there, when you look at percentages landed in total, there's not really much separating them, to be fair. This is the Showtime stats. Could be completely different on BT Sport. And Logan's in there as well. Thanks, Brian. Much appreciated. I'll do what I can, even at this time in the morning. But yeah, they're just showing the sort of the highlight reel, as it were. Woodley landed a great left hook there. Great right hand there as well. Definitely won the last round for me, but this is the thing. You just don't know. You don't know what they're gonna, you know, you don't know what they're gonna come out with. Judges at the end of the day get some funny decisions. But Jake goes over, to be fair to him. show respect to one another. And they are now centre of the ring, so I'm just going to go on mute, see what the scorecards are, so bear with me a minute. So there you have it, 77-75 to Jake Paul, 77-75 Tyron Woodley, and then 78-74, and they've given it to Jake Paul on a split decision. I don't think it was that wide, to be perfectly honest. In my opinion, Tyron Woodley landed the cleaner shots. Jake Paul was the more the more active, should we say. But yeah, I don't agree with the scorecard on that last one. But there we go. So they've given it to Jake Paul. And yeah, there you go. Just what we thought, to be perfectly honest. And Stephen has hit it right on the nail there. You'd imagine if anywhere close, they'll give it a Paul. Yeah, and they have. So as I say, well done to Jake Paul winning on the split decision. Now, please, can we see him in against a boxer? Yeah, that's what we want. We want to see him in against an actual boxer. If him and Tommy Fury really want to go at it, let him go at it. Let him get it out of his system. And yeah, then we'll go from there. Then I think we can truly judge Jake Paul as a boxer, as opposed to a YouTuber having some fights. Get him in with some real boxers, some real talent. Get him in with some of our lads, and see how he gets on. So, like Brian said, getting a little nap today, and see you next fight. Thanks, Brian. Yep, you will see me. There's plenty of live watch-alongs coming up, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you've been with us for the first time, hit the subscribe button on JG's Fight Talk on YouTube, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much, and have a good day. See you later.
Are you ready?